Ladies and gentlemen, traders right around the world, thank you so much for joining me on this updated trade analysis on eBay. What I like to do here at Pivot Point is bring you up-to-date market analysis and also individual trade setups when, of course, the opportunity presents itself. Now, 2 days ago on eBay, I brought you a bullish trade setup, or what was a bullish trade setup. 2 days later, obviously, we're working with two new daily candlesticks. The basic premise of the trade setup is still the same. The technical analysis is 90% the same, except we have two daily candlesticks which we can work with now since that original video, which of course we can change and mimic little differences or little changes in the entry, the target, and the stop, which is going to open us up to an even greater risk-reward ratio. Now, before I get into the analysis, that risk-reward ratio is going to be over a 10 to 1. So let me just write this down on the screen so you can see it. Over a 10 to 1 risk-reward ratio. So for every $1 you risk on this individual trade, and again, this is 100% virtual, all right? Do this in your virtual account. You are set to make $10, which is absolutely incredible. These trades do not come along every week of the year. Generally, they come along every few months during the year. You might get 3 or 4 of these a year if you're lucky. A 10 to 1 swing trade, a really, really good trade setup. This is one of those stocks. So what I'm going to do now is jump out of this screen view. I'm going to move into my charting software where I can explain to you what I'm seeing on the daily chart. So just give me one moment. And as you can see, here's eBay. I'm just changing the chart up a little bit. Now, this was the basic trade setup. I'm just going to refresh your mind. We had the potential of a bullish breakout above $49.82. We had our stop down here at $48.44. I do believe this was $48.42. It was roughly $1.40 of risk. You can see our target on the trade, or our ultimate target, is up here. Let's just call it around number 59, even though it's higher. So you can see straight away that it was a really good risk and reward. It worked out at about a 6.6 to 1, all right, or almost a 7 to 1. You can go back and reference the video. But now that we have these 2 additional days right here, I can start to change the trade setup. Instead of my entry being at 49.82, I can begin to bring it down. The reason why is that this candlestick right here is the second strongest bullish candlestick you can see in the world of technical trading and candlestick trading. It's what we call a one white soldier, and it is happening at the right location. All we need to do is go back to November and early December 2013, where we put in this low where we're trading at right now, and we started to make that natural oscillation higher. Now, I've had a few people, or at least one person in particular, say, hey, look, we're trading against the trend. This looks like a bearish trend. And to answer that question in video format, the answer is, well, we're not in a bearish trend. You can see for the better part of over a year, we have been channeling between support and resistance. Let me just bring up my new color pen. Support and resistance in a predictable repeating pattern for over 1 year. This is going back to December 2012. So if you're telling me right now that this sell-off right here is a trend, I'd like to put forth a counter argument and say, well, no, it's not. We're simply just oscillating back down to the support levels where buyers are going to start showing up and buying the price of eBay higher. All right, so that's my basic breakdown of the market. It is precise, and I'm very, very proud to bring it to you right now. So going back to how we can adjust the current trade setup, I've brought down my bullish trigger down to about $49.05, and I've got my stop. Please do not be confused. I'm going to move this to red, and this is going to be a hypothetical stop. If we get triggered at $49.05, I'll be looking to exit if the trade goes against me. If we move below $48.05, you can all see that this leaves us with $1 of risk, all right? $1 of risk. To be completely frank, it's actually less than that, because you can bring this trade trigger down to here, about $48.98, and I can also bring this stop up to about $48.08. So you can see right now, really the trade setup is leaving us with 92 cents of risk. Now let me put this into perspective for you. Let's just say we've got 92 cents of risk right now, and we get entered at $49, $48.98, let's just call it 49. Our ultimate target is up here at 59. You can see that is $10 of reward. So you can see right now, if you go 10 divided by 92, that's going to give us with a figure above 10 to 1. I'm not sure what the exact number is. I do not have a calculator in front of me, and I'm not that smart enough to do such a calculation, all right? But I can tell you right now definitively that it is going to work out to be greater than a 10 to 1 risk reward ratio. So as this moves forward, all right, this has been 2 days since the last analysis video on eBay. This is simply a trade update to place in your virtual accounts, you can see that we've gone from a 7-to-1 to a 10-to-1 in 2 days. All right, the trade setup is more or less still the same. An incredible trade opportunity on the bullish side on eBay. Now let me just break down and try and keep this as bidirectional as possible. You might be saying, well, what's this 47.77 entry? This is in case we break below the swing lows, which I just referenced. I mean, if we break below 47.77, there's not much holding us up until we reach $45.66 a share. So what I like to say is that we keep ourselves bidirectional. We bracket trade the trade, and then we wait for the breakout or the breakdown to occur. When we're at such an important macro support level, or what we call a pivot point, a major pivot point, the share can only go one of two directions. It's so simple. It can either go higher, which is bullish, or it can sell off and move lower, which is bearish. Now, you know, what we're doing simply is that we're bracket trading, and we're going to catch the move no matter which direction it occurs. We don't care which direction eBay moves as traders, right? We just want to be on the right side of the trade. So this is setting us up for some really good high return, very low risk trade entries. So I just wanted to bring that to you, all right? This updated version on eBay. I'm very excited to see how this plays out. If you like this analysis video, share it with a friend, give it a like, give it a comment, add your comments down below, your comments and criticisms. I'd love to see and hear your feedback. Thank you so much for watching this analysis video. Have a look at our website, pivotpoint-trading.com. All right, it's a great website. You should get involved with our trading community. All the best, ladies and gentlemen. Have a fantastic trading week. I'll see you on Friday for some additional market updates as at the close of this week. Thank you so much. Goodbye.